Our first week was, to get a big chunk of base install in, and then today we had a little third down period, so we had to get some of the just basic third down, mechanisms in. So I think, moving through that first week was teaching the new guys the system, getting a big chunk of install in. I know there's a big chunk. We threw it at them pretty heavy. For some of the guys, it's no big deal. It's old hat, but for a lot of these new guys, they're swimming a little bit in that thing. So we want to get everything in, and then we'll dial it back and detail everything. There's two separate entities right now. There's a group that's been here, that the new stuff isn't really new. It's just, they've heard the word so many times. And then there's, some incoming freshmen, some transfer, some junior college guys that they've never heard anything. They've never heard us teach technique. They've never heard us teach a drill, and they're getting this big chunk of install. So I think that those guys are a little bit behind as far as schematic stuff. And to me, we will catch them up with that. I just want to see them move around, and I want to see them go hard and not be afraid to make a mistake right now. So they have a little bit of catching up to do, but we'll get there. There's still a lot of time. I mean, you got 2 scrimmages before the spring game that are probably going to tell a big-time story. Everybody looks good when we're tagging off, but when you got to tackle somebody to the ground, that tells a little different story. So we'll get a better picture after those scrimmages.
When is the first scrimmage?
I think the first one is maybe Friday. There's all different kinds of learners. There's different guys learn differently. Some learn off the film, some learn off the walkthrough, some learn on the playbook. Marquise learns it all, and he's got a higher learning, a little bit like Markel DeSmuke, where it's not just where do I line up in cover 3, where do I go. It's understanding what's the issues, what's the spacing, what's my other guys doing around me. And I think once you can get to that level, then you can become a really good football player. Yeah, I mean, so far they've done a really nice job from my end looking at them. But sometimes I don't even know which quarterback's in there because I got too much other stuff going on. But I thought they've done a really nice job throwing the ball down the field. They've done a really nice job keeping themselves alive in the pocket. And, I haven't seen them throwing very many wild balls around out there. So that's really good. So far, so good, I think. Yeah, it's pretty cool to watch those guys. I thought all 4 guys had a pretty good day. I talked to JoJo after he ran, and I had a little FaceTime with Cam last night, Cam Taylor-Britt. So excited for those guys. It's awesome to see them, perform well on a big stage.